Good evening, my people. Good to see you, JFK, ASR. Welcome to anyone else that's currently tuned in. If you're watching this as a whoa, if you're watching this as a VOD, hello, you are welcome. I have my coffee, water, and computers, and we're ready to go. I have got the live spawn list up somewhere. And let's see what we've got. I see something. I've seen something that I like. I've seen something that I like, boys. I've seen something that I like. JFK, I replied to you on Discord. Do I like the new note? So you know what, bro? I've been super tired all day. Um, and I was reading through the roadmap. I didn't get to finish it, but even what I've read all the way up to the interview with Jetwash about Medway Valley Line, I think it's called. But oh my god, I can barely remember what I read, bro. I was just falling asleep as I was reading it on the bus. So I didn't even get to the end, which probably is for the better, because I wouldn't have noticed. But yeah, I'm looking forward, bro. My keyboard keeps tweaking out, and it's really, really, really annoying me. It keeps like breaking. The connection keeps like breaking up. Not with the keyboard itself, with my the thing that I'm using to switch keyboard and mouse between the PCs. It keeps like just bugging out, and I don't get why something will be working fine. If you're gonna bug out with your chest, you know, not every now and again. All right, I've got it powered because sometimes it can take power. I don't have it powered. It's taking power from the computers. I don't actually have it off its like running off its own power basically, and I guess maybe that's why. But bro, either bug out properly or don't bug out at all for being stupid. Right, we are in the CD163, and hey, the days are getting longer, boys. Summer's around the corner. Like, there's light. We actually have light. Before we start properly, I need to get the signal guide and stuff up. Signs and signals. Right, there are my babies. Fourth rail, bro. I'm gonna crash out, bro. I keep saying it and then I'm not doing it. Like at some point, I'm actually going to crash out. JFK, I've addressed scenarios, brother. I will do them possibly this week, but I'm not gonna guarantee it. We'll just see how things go. I personally would prefer to have the scenarios dedicated, to have a stream dedicated to the scenarios rather than mixing them in with multiplayer. That's what I would prefer to do. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That break that I spoke of is coming very, 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 very soon. Very soon. Yeah, there's some decent, apparently, scenarios that JFK brought my attention to. Right, I need to let me try and get back in the zone, boys. It's been a little while. It's been about a week since I last drove. Let me try and get into the swing of things with this train. So, set this to what's our Vmax? Where are we right now? Driving through Proskov. So we're up here. So we should be on 80 Vmax. 80 Vmax. Set this to automatic. Set this to drive. Put this on 9, I think. What else do I usually need to sort? Everything else I believe is sorted. Right, I should have my night lighting on from now, I think. Where are my headlights? Signal light. What signal light? Markers. Signal lights are marker lights, isn't it? Like tail lights. Okay. Everything is everything set? I believe so. Where's my instrument lighting? Let me get my instrument lights on. What's TL? They were on TL before, but they were showing as they were off. Okay. I think we're good. 80, no? I think we're good. Radio channel should be on 2. We are on 2. Okay, I believe we're good. OHLE is frozen. Oh yeah, it's iced out. It's iced out like my bling. I'm not wearing it right now. For context. I misclicked 40. Yeah, I must have. I was very sure I pressed 80, but hey ho. Hello, my bot. Probably sparking. Should we go outside and have a look? There you go, mate. It is sparking indeed. I think this is my first time ever seeing it on SimRail, by the way. That was good timing. You typed that in at a good time, bro. I'm very not happy with these drivers, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really am not happy with these drivers. Strike Force, bro. Strike Force is insane. Strike Force sounds like a whole new game that they could have come up with. Strike Force. What, bro? Nothing's gonna be struck, bro. What are they striking? Making it sound like SEAL Team 6 or something. Come on, man. Nothing's gonna be struck. I can assure you. I need to pay attention to. Sorry. Hold on, boys. So I've got a technical stop on Ziadov. That's really all I need to pay attention to, if we're being honest. That's 43.1 on the milepost. Till then, we're chilling, I think. I think I'm going to get my map up on here, my SimRail map. Trump, yeah, bro. Yeah, legit. Like, actually legit, though. SimRail.pl, the legendary map. Oh, bro. I've got it set to English and it's all in Polish. Look, on the top left is the English flag. Yes. Yes, England flag. And then everything is in Polish, bro. Everything is in Polish. What am I going to do with that? How do I go to the map? Interactive map. We are 194055. 194055. There we are, man. There's your boy. There's your boy trundling along. Engski. Like 30% in English. Engski. Please don't ever say Engski again, bro. The thing is, you can't actually even like, you know, you can say like Spanglish. Polish and English, you can't mix. You can't mix, sorry. Because it's either going to be Polish or English. Okay, if you want to do Polski, now there's some leeway there. Maybe Engolski or... Yeah, that's it really. That's the only like thing that you can do. Hey, I've got signals showing up here. Am I cheating? Will you count that as cheating? I don't care if you do. I'm using it. You want a HUDless, right? You want me to drive HUDless, right? Cool, I'm driving HUDless. No one said anything about having the information somewhere else. Please, okay? Please. You're shunting me. How dare you, bro? I have not given you consent. You're shunting me without consent, bro. That's diabolical stuff. Yeah, so clearly, ASR, the train still needs some patching because I've taken it over and it says that a lot of things are set, but they're not. So can you talk to your boys in the development team, please, and have that sorted out? Thanks. It's either VMAX 140 on a straight with no stations or slow as VMAX. Yeah, that's come on, bro. The infrastructure, bro. Like. It's like sand. Hello, Mr. Toes. How are you doing? Line VMAX is 160. This train is this train coming towards me, boys? Are we gonna have a collision? No. Wouldn't be the first time, if we're being honest. Would not be the first time. I'm a little bit upset. So I've got the map focused on me, yeah? But it hasn't got me in the middle. It has me on the left side of the map. And when I try and center it, it defaults back to the left side. I don't like it at all. Can't see I'm a big fan of that actually. Okay, my thing seems to be holding up now that I'm powering it. Just started cooking. Let's flipping go, man. Let's go, Hank. Proud of you. Keep cooking. You're gonna make a woman very happy. This is cargo train and can only do 80. Can you tell me what about this can only do 80, bro? It's a very capable locomotive. Yes, very capable locomotive. What are these? What's in here? Cement? What's it? Cement, water, oil? Whatever it is, it's very capable of being driven faster than 80 kilometers an hour, boss. There's not really any excuse for it, I'm afraid. You can try and excuse it, but I'm not gonna fall for your propaganda. Can I dim? I can't dim the lighting in here, can I? I forgot about that. No worries. It is what it is. Turn it off for now. Also, I think we're quite lucky because we're heading towards the sun. Also, this is a Warsaw to Vodge service. I actually haven't checked that. What am I pulling? How can I check what I'm hauling? Is that possible at all, or is it just sort of guess? Nuclear warheads. You know what? Let's go with that. We are hauling some nuclear warheads. In which case, I think 80 might actually be appropriate. Booby wagons. The player, oh my god, Nabil, thank you, bro. The player numbers, that's why I started on the menu. I was gonna start in this in the spawn list, but I started on the menu of the servers because, oh, what a legend. Because I wanted to point out that last week, right, at this time, there were 30-something players, drivers. There were 30-something drivers. Today, at the same time, in the day, there was only 17. I wanted to point that out and completely forgot. There were only 17. So very quickly, as expected, numbers are dwindling. However, we'll see what the upcoming content will bring. However, I mean, I'm going to be honest. And I think, you know, you guys got to be honest as well. You, especially ASR. How do I turn on the light on this, by the way? I forgot. Is it the red button? No. How do I turn on the light of the radio? If we're being honest, the same thing's going to happen. The game's going to be popping for 2 weeks. And then... power button. Thank you, boys. My mouse. Oh, come on, bro. Okay, that means I've lost my keyboards. Oh no, I got my keyboards. Okay, interesting. My keyboard came back this time. I don't know what's going on with it, man. It was pissing me off. Financial support for Ukraine. Let's go. I hope you guys have been donating to Zelensky. It's a very serious cause. Trying to defend having the VMAX of 140 in Poland and 160 in Germany on tracks. Yeah, please. ASR, as a matter of fact, you are the sworn defender of SimRail and Polish railways. Why is it that the tracks specifically, let's stick to one topic, the tracks. Why is it limited to 140 in Poland but 160 in Germany? It's the tracks. What do you mean you're not going to stop me, JFK? Oh, are you dispatching? I thought you were doing scenarios and hauling me without my consent. Hank likes cooking. Yes, it's good, honestly. The wagons probably can't go faster because they're single axle. Okay, that's actually a reasonable, possible reason. What do you mean Bombardier didn't bother to certify it? Why would they certify it for Poland and not certify it for... Sorry, why would they certify it for Germany and then not certify it for Poland? Say the truth, ASR. Ignore all your spirit is so strongly trying to dissuade you from speaking the truth. Say the truth, boss. You know, bro. Say it. You're so close. I can feel it. I can feel it, brother. You're so close. Por favor. Por favor. I need to speak to you in your mother tongue. And what train was that, JFK? What train was that? Should I turn on the... Would you guys like me to turn on the cab light or no? Should we do a poll? 2 people are going to respond to the poll. It's going to be popping for a lot longer because it's EMU. No, but it's not really popping now, if we're being honest. 30 drivers was popping. 17 drivers, sorry. On INT1 specifically. I know PL3 is doing quite well. On INT1, that's not popping, man. It fell off already. You know? It fell off already. And it's a shame. It's a damn shame. Oh, flash on green. We need to get to 100 kilometers an hour. Quick. Oh, wait. We're doing 80. Spanish is not your mother tongue. Hold on. Wait. You're opening a new door about yourself, ASL. Well, what is your mother tongue? Where are you from? Originally. Are you at Skirnivici? Where is that? I will get to you, or I should get to you, in an hour. Sorry, in 40 minutes? Have I got my math wrong? 50 minutes. Catala. Ah. You want to play this game? You want to play this game? Will it be will it be racist? Yes, me and Bill are on the same wavelength. Would it be racist if I say like it's the same thing to me? Is that racist? You're Spanish. Or like am I being, what's the word? Like not politically correct. Camera's going off for 2 seconds. If you message me about it in chat, I'm going to ban you for 6 years. Ah, you see, I know, but see, I'm in London, so I have a passport that claims ignorance. As a matter of fact, here's this thing. If you open it to page 3, it says United Kingdom. It says United Kingdom there, so that grants me. This is my passport for ignorance. Whatever is listed on any official document is the correct term, so Spain. Yes. See, me and the Bill don't get mad. Or, well, I think it's more so me because I'm from the north, but I won't get annoyed if you don't call me Berber. You know? I'm Moroccan. You know, Moroccan. Now, if you want to be extra, we can go down that path, but imagine how I get mad every time somebody calls me Moroccan. I'm Moroccan, bro. 3:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. JFK. That is a shift, brother. Holy. How many days a week do you work? 4? Is that a personal question? I'm just curious. I still haven't bought my chewing gum, by the way. My chewing gum is very important post coffee because to clean out my breath and also to keep my teeth in order. And I've just continued to forget. So if you think it's only a stream thing, like an act that I'm putting on, it's really not. 6, sometimes 7. Really, bro? What? And like the shift that you've done, the 3:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Is that like, in terms of the hours, is that like how many hours you'd normally work? She didn't do the thing. You didn't do the thing. 9 hours daily. Jesus Christ, bro. 1 hour break, I'm assuming. I think if you're, let's say you're single. If you're single, you ain't got like a partner that you come home to. You haven't got kids. I think there's somewhat of an appeal, dare I say, because like the job itself, I think it's similar to like truck driving. You'll be on the road for hours and hours, or even days and days. But like it's not like back-breaking work, if that makes sense. Like it could be like a mental stress perhaps, but it's not like a physical strain. So the job itself isn't too bad, but it's more so the effect on the work-life balance that gets affected. No, ASR, you have to define it in this context, bro. If you're going to make the argument, you have to define what you mean. So if you're talking, you say the language. So if you're going to say, since when is Spain a language, you have to come with like some evidence, right? So why is Spain not a language? Like, I agree with you. It's Spain is not a language, it's a country, right? But you know, define language in that context. Oh, you have already. Sorry. Language is a structured system of communication that consists of grammar and vocabulary. Okay, but when you say structured, define structured, because you can have slang, you can have like a proper language, like Moroccan, like Arabic's got like either, I've seen two numbers, 36 and 54, but nonetheless, it's got tens of dialects, right? So when you say structured, what's the definition of structured in this particular context? I don't believe that, JFK. That's illegal. Like, that's actually illegal. I don't care what country you're in, it's illegal. Yo, shout out to the lighting in this game, bro. It's just beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. This has better lighting than TSW. It's got better lighting than Euro Truck and American Truck Sim. It's got better lighting than Train Sim Classic. It's got better lighting than Derail Valley. This game, in my opinion, out of the games that I play personally, has the best lighting. There's no way, JFK. Are you sorry, could you remind me what country you're in? Is it Belgium? Is it Belgium or the Netherlands? Somewhere in the Benelux area. Okay, Belgium, bro. It's legal to work 9 hours with no breaks. I actually don't know what the laws are here. I'm pretty sure the laws here, I mean, we do 8-hour shifts with half an hour break. So at least you get half an hour break. You know what, ASR, I'm not even gonna, I'll leave you alone today. I'm tempted, I'll leave you alone today. Italy's the king of dialects. In what sense? No one's slowing down for this stupid limit, bro. Like, come on, like what are we doing here? Oh, that's not for limits, that's for crossing. I am not going at 20 kilometers, I'm sorry. You better secure the crossing, bro. Man's not doing this crossing at 20 kilometers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Secure your crossing, my people. Secure your crossing. 20 kilometers an hour. Suck it. No one's breaking. No, I'm not breaking. 20 kilometers an hour, bro. We're doing 80. Is that not enough? Is that not enough, bro? Please, is that not enough? We're doing 80. Please. I'm suffering as it is. Every city has its own and dialects are not uniform. Every city has its own. Jesus. I mean, to be fair, in Morocco alone, you've got like 3 or 4 that I'm even aware of, and I'm pretty sure there's more. Yeah, for literally 20 meters. Exactly, bro. So I'm literally going to slow all the way down to 20 for what? Seconds. For literal seconds. And then speed up, please. Brother, please. No. No. And look, there are not even any signs to let me know that I have to slow down, where I need to slow down. I just need to know where the crossing is, and I'm sorry, but this is not my home route. Sorry, I didn't see what the response in chat was. Shall I turn the cab lights on or leave them off? What would you guys prefer? I have 10 minutes of switching cabs. That's basically my break. And it takes about 10 minutes to do the whole thing, so that's not really a break. Even if you try and justify it. Like this? Okay. Good, I like that. I prefer it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to turn my bedroom light on. Studio light on. for added effect. Let's hope I don't fall asleep at the wheel. Oh, good question, Bill. The thing is, I'm kind of okay for now because I'm not actively playing it. I don't have the time to, and I think I said it just before you came, but the break that I've said I'm going to take soon is going to be taken very, 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 very soon. So it doesn't even really matter right now. I don't know, bro. Bro, I want to play. So when I come back, I want to stream properly SimRail. Sorry, ASR. Sim Racing and TSW. Those are going to be my primary ones. And then if I happen to have free time, then it's going to be... Yo, where am I taking? My second will stop again. Is it 43.1? I have not been watching the milepost at all. We are really close. 40.6. But we got all greens. But then it's a bot at Zyardov. It's a bot. It's a bloody bot. Oh, bloody. I hope we get blessed and are able to continue, but we shall see. Anyway, yeah, man, I want to come back and Sim Racing and TSW as my primary games. And then, these are the games that I want to play as well, right? But are not the utmost priority. SimRail, American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim, The Bus. Maybe give OMSI another go, I don't know. I now have I've been given the key and I've installed the Nuremberg route for TSC. That's really good, apparently, from the conversation I had with Jackson. It's an RSSLO route as well, so you know it's quality. I want to play that. How am I going to do it? I don't know. I'm hoping I skip my stop. Yeah, I'm hoping I skip. It should have been here. No, we're good. I would have been pulled in here. I'm sure. We're good. We're good to continue. Next stop, where I've got anything, is Rogov, 95 milepost. We're good. We're chilling, man. We've been blessed. See, sometimes the bots can really work with you and they make you happy. And they make you feel all warm inside. And then sometimes they make you want to kill yourself. And there's no in between. Yes, my bot, LMU, yeah. That would be what I'd play. So, LMU and TSW. I guess TSW. Whoa, look at this artifacts in. Hello, DLSS. TSW or TSC, I guess. I don't mind. So the Nuremberg route will get played somehow. What is this lighting on this thing? Why is it so bright? So I guess that's fine. So that leaves all my other games then. SimRail, The Bus, everything else I mentioned. I want to play No Hezi more. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be number one on the leaderboards. I forgot how to change the radio, by the way. Is it the arrow key and then number and star? Or is it the system key and then number and star? You know what? I can do it by the keyboard, so I don't care. LMU and SimRail, boy. Bro. We'll see where I can fit in SimRail, man. You can see where I can fit in SimRail. It's moments like these where I wish that so my first time like streaming was in 2018. And 2018, this is my life, yeah. I'd work like 6-hour shifts, and then that would be it. I was free, you know. And I look back at those times, and I'm like, bro, I didn't make enough use of that, man. I didn't make enough use of that. I had all the time in the world. I could have streamed like 3 different games in a day, to be completely honest. Arrow number and enter. Okay, cool. Like I said, I'm probably just going to use my keyboard shortcuts, to be honest. Now that I know they exist. I found out by accident that they exist. I honestly am not going to play TSW. Quite the contrary, actually. Bro said no SimRail, he's celebrating. Yeah, bot, but not bad bot. Yeah, I feel like I always have to emphasize it. Imagine if TSW had actual long routes and he didn't. Well, was it Fuller's that was gonna give that to us, and then all of a sudden he's changed his mind. And us looking forward to that route for over a year, pictures and all sorts, just to say actually, hello Dovetail Games, I'm gonna work with you now. That's right, Hank. Let it settle, let it marinate. Let the cells combine to create a big bang, a tasteful big bang. See how you guys don't even realize that the thing is buzzing. You can see how easy it is to just drown it out. It's incredible, isn't it? Power of the mind. Oh, it will be a Hank. Listen, if you're at the wheel, mate. If you're at the wheel, you got your chef hat on. Absolutely. How is your endeavor to get your motorbike license going? No, you are. A pro chef is exactly what you are, Hank. Don't downgrade yourself. That's exactly what you are. They dropped a new tire model for Hyper. Yeah, so basically, it updated, and I just had a quick, bro. I had seconds to like have a look at the thing, the patch notes list thing, and all I managed to see was Hypercar's new tire model, which is that was the last sort of issue with LMU, right? Because they fixed the tire model on all the other cars. I think the LMP cars are fine, aren't they now? GT3 cars are good. I believe Hypercars were the last ones that needed. Kind of. What, are there still issues with other classes? POV, your girlfriend asked, how can you ignore something so annoying? The funny thing is, yeah, the things that girls find confusing about like things that we like, they have their own variations of it. They just don't notice. Almost all good. I look forward to going back, man. I'm going to resubscribe to Coach Dave, sort out my like setups and stuff. So all I really need to focus on is just driving and just getting back into the swing of things, man. The thing is, usually when I come back from when I'm meant to be rusty, the last time I streamed it when I came back from a break. I won a race. I don't understand. Like, I'm really good when I come back after not playing. But then when I start playing regularly, I just fall off. It's weird. What's VMS? Is that your team? I don't mind, Hank. I actually don't mind. I had some random person come in one time and I was streaming LMU and he was like my engineer for a couple races. Top championship fell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I might. Maybe not straight away, but maybe when I play, like when I start playing often, I think I'll do like the, what's it called, the Race Control Pro thing subscription. If I see that it will benefit me, I might just go for it. Well, I say, Hank, and this is a very risky piece of advice, not advice, but I think what would be good to think about would be to get the bike first, so then you have motivation to go for the driving school and book your lessons. And I don't know how it is over there, but here you can use your own vehicle for like the driving tests and licenses and stuff like that. Part of a group with 4 guys, all of them are like top 50 world drivers. I'm the engine. Really, am I bot? Okay, I'll bear that in mind, bro. I'm ready. Yeah, man, I'm ready for the instructions. I also want to do like endurance racing. The problem is with endurance racing or like team racing, for example, which I'm like down to do, if anyone's interested, is that they usually take place on the weekends, and I don't have the energy for it on the weekend. I'm knackered because of work. So if they can like start doing them, I think they start on Thursdays. I might be able to do the Thursday ones, but definitely not like the Friday and Saturday ones. I mean, Hank, like I wouldn't mind like, if there's a like a team race that I'm able to do, I'll be down to Yo, what's the keybind for cab lights? I need my cab lights now. It seems like we're catching up to another service. We are. Hank, why? Why? I was about to say thank you. The bike is 12k. Yeah, but see, if the bike's 12k, bro, the price of bikes is crazy. If a bike is 12k, that's like the best of the best. That's like top of the range. I have to recover my setup knowledge, but usually get it right. Bro, I trust you. I trust you. You have my faith. 24 hours. Hey. You know what? I'd be flipping down. I would be down. I've never done it. I've never done a team race before. I would be down. I just need to be available for it, man. I just need to be available for it. I have my first annual leave is in May, which is kind of mad. And realistically, by May, I don't think the twins are gonna need like 24-hour. Well, they technically are, but like it's gonna be different from when they're first born. So I should be able to sneak some time. Nothing else was Control L. Don't piss me off, man. What else is Control L, bro? Turn off head. Really? Oh my. What's Shift L? How am I gonna remember Alt L? I'm not gonna remember that, bro. Ridiculous. Offline racing is good. I used to be really heavy, like during the Project Cars 2 era, I was really heavy on like career mode racing. I had no interest in multiplayer. But I think LFM and ACC have completely like turned that around. And now I don't really have much interest in offline racing and like a career mode. So even like the AC Evo announcement recently, which is very disappointing if we're being honest. I'm not too bummed out by it. Like if this was like a decade ago, that would have sucked. That would have sucked monkey balls, bro. But I'm actually decent. Open world is gonna be so sick. But you know what? No, single player open world might actually be cool. I might have to go back to my city car driving style videos. I'm not gonna lie. I think I will. I'm gonna start uploading like 10 videos a day. What do you mean by bot? Like offline co-op? Oh, interesting. Nah, it would still need to be multiplayer for me, man. That's actually very, very, very interesting, genuinely. But yeah, no, I think it's multiplayer all the way for me from now on, man. I say from now on, from a while ago. I don't think I can go back to the offline lifestyle unless I want to like practice. Because the only time, like the last time I raced offline properly was getting my safety rating up in ACC, and so that was like with a purpose. I mean, it's like a way. It's a good way to It's a good way to experience co-op, I guess, like experience team racing. What what difficulty like do you drive on? Like, would our difficulty rating have to be this? Difficulty settings have to be the same. This means stop at next signal. How do I get it to stop slowing down? Oh, the brakes were still on. I thought pressing 6 reset the brakes. Wasn't that part of the patch that came recently? 80-90%. That's good enough for me. Yeah, bro, how do I get this thing going again? Sorry, I completely missed your statement saying that, Nabil. Oh. Is that for a particular scenario or is that for all of them? I was quite looking forward to driving on it. What makes you think that, my bot? How many splits are there usually? Like more than 10, right? Like 12, 13, from what I remember. So Nabil, it was I think Friday's stream, either Thursday or Friday's stream, is literally just Jackson in the chat. But the RSSLO thing, I think it was. I don't know where I got the impression that they do good routes. I think it might have been from you. Not last year, the year before, whenever you were helping me out with the German routes. When did I get the impression that RSSLO were good? But Jackson was saying that the route itself is a nice route, and we get to drive the is it the Mirio for the first time? I'm silver, my bot. Silver. So it will be the 10 to 20 range, which is, it would take something for us to be in the same split, I think. And I'm assuming you drive regularly on there. Well, I'm going to be a bit of a rust bucket. I tend to get good splits though. I tend to do pretty decent at qualifying, but it depends on the track. It really does depend on the track. Oh, it's a separate add-on. Aye. I didn't pay for the brute though. By the way, it was we got given a key. You're a casual driver. We'll see then, man. We'll see. I really want to get back to it. I really want to get back to it. I just feel like I'm in a bit of a tough spot because as an ambassador for DTG, I feel inclined. Like I don't feel like I can just drop the train sims. Not that I'd want to, but yeah, I don't feel like I can just drop them. Yo, we're kind of struggling a little bit. What's going on here? 2,000 tons. Light work, man. G29 worry. Listen, bro, how many records have been set by guys on G29s? The route only includes the default IC2, IC3, and a BR182. Hello, Transport Legend. How you doing? So you personally don't really have, like, you're not feeling much hype about the route, Nabil. I mean, Mabot, it's not too bad being casual, but then when you're, it's more so the drivers that you come across that tends to be the issue. But to be honest, even in like higher splits in gold, you'll still come across some very special people. That's good to hear, Transport Legend. How are you enjoying Euro Truck? About 3 seconds for stop lap times as race pace, usually 1 to 2. Okay, me too, actually. Well, at the time that I was playing. My thing is, I also want like a proper cockpit with like an attached bucket seat. I don't know how it wouldn't fit here, to be completely honest with you, but I'd want it. I can do without it, but I feel like for me to be at my best, you know, I need to be secure in my seat. Oh, bro, I pressed Q. Why do they need to remove the pack from the Steam store? If just because the real life thing is done. What are they doing? It's great, Transport Legend. How many hours are you putting in? Oh, CA and CHP together. Honestly, my bot, that Mustang driver has been me. I mean, it makes sense that it was a Mustang, though, to be fair, so at least that was on brand. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. That I hate, bro. The one thing I hate, aside from me doing badly and just having a terrible time, is ruining other people's races. Gold race split 2, mad thing. I mean, people are still gonna be prone to mistakes, right? You're never gonna avoid it. Too many. Post about killing. Yeah, man. Especially for like long races as well, and you know people have been like waiting, preparing. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy, man, when I come back, I think. The thing is, I say that and I don't know how to do that. I can't race and not push like to the limit. Which even in terms of maintaining your car and looking after tyres and fuel isn't good. But I don't really know how else to drive, man. How do I know how much like slower I should make myself? He braked 50 meters before and I was expecting it. That's the thing as well. Close quarters racing. You can't always read what people have in mind, man. And people aren't always predictable. That train on our left that's standing there, that's got a Pendolino coming behind it. That's going to be annoying. I've got a bit of a traffic jam behind me, actually. So another freight train. Actually, no, I think I've got all passenger services behind me. Whoops. Rogov was at 92 point something, I believe, on the milepost. How far have we gotten? 68.6. They got a long way to wait, boy. Still waiting for your souls. Dang. Don't worry, bro. Good things take time. What's that lighting on the left, by the way? Is that from the headlights of the train? Those are quite bright. There's cars with those sort of headlights that will be right behind me in traffic, so blinding me. Oh, they're all waiting. Oh, it's very busy here. Oh, jeez, Rick. Scared of it, just sent a freight train ahead. Yeah, what was that? Was it that freight train, the container train that went past the other way? Yeah, depending on like how heavy sim racing features on the channel, there's definitely gonna have to be some changes with like the sounds and maybe the emotes. Jardier's live streams I keep getting notifications for them, even though I turn them off every single time, and I'm not subscribed to the guy. I haven't got like the bell selected on it. I don't know why YouTube keeps throwing his live streams at me. Hank, what are we doing? Jard's very good, bro. With him, George, I forgot his stream name, and UKOG, Jimmy Broadbent. The way these guys can race and calmly chat. To be fair though, I found when I like don't focus too hard, if I'm engaging in chat and I'm just making jokes and stuff, I tend to race better. And then when I try and actually lock in, it's a horror show. An absolute horror show. Stephen Bailey's a legend. And who's the other one? Bacho. I've never seen Bacho race though. But he has a very soothing voice. I like it. Okay, I mean, Nabil, if you can just paste it into ChatGPT and tell it to give you a one paragraph summary, and then you can send me the summary, that'd be great. Also, how's your time on the new forum? How's that going? But Jardio's been on it though recently. Jimmy Broadbent as well. They've been streaming a lot, like daily, like doing races daily. This is how long I've been off it. When the LMP2 cars came, the new ones, the ELMS, I drove the cars for like a week or two and then stopped. That's how long I've been off. Show timetable, yes boss. There's your timetable. 3, 2, 1. You better pause the stream. Damn. Oh my days, bro. Oh, so it's like it's on the border between being a bad and mediocre route. I mean, again, I didn't pay for it, so I mean, I didn't I haven't really lost anything. But thank you for the warning, bro. Maybe I'll still give it a go, but I won't like make it a priority. Yeah, but Mabot, bro, I kept getting caught out by how long it took for the tires to get warmed up. Bro, I would lose control coming out of the pit lane. The minute the pit limiter is off, I spin out. It was ridiculous. However, after about 2 laps, yeah, I had good times with it on Silverstone. Really good times with it. It's like with these cars, once you sort of get to grips with them, they become a hell of a drug. A hell of a drug. I also did at the very, very end, I think 2 or 3 mixed class races. And that was after my, I was in my rust bucket stage. And I took the risk of doing a multi-class race. And it actually turned out really well. Really, really well. I was pretty happy with my performance. So I'm a lot more confident now, coming back to them. They nerfed them into the P2 class with the blue badge. Mad. Yeah, they're rowdy, man. They're rowdy. Ah, my microphone. I'm gonna got you on. Somehow always plug it in the right way first time. I love it. I'm a legend. 194055 to dispatch. Good day to you too. Thank you very much for the heads up. No problem at all. I was going to try and pronounce that and I was like, raw. I was like, there's no chance. Yeah. I remember reading up on them, something like that. Quite interesting. Right, let's prepare to slow down. There's quite a gap now, actually, between myself and the trains behind. Gonna derail the express train? No, please. Please, no. I need to remember how to drive this flipping train. How was Hamburg U1? I liked it. I preferred it over the Subway Sim 2 equivalent. Most RSLO is mediocre unless enhanced with like 2,000 other mods and deals. Yeah. 2,000, yeah, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. It's an exaggeration, but it's not. Oh wait, I can be traveling like 60 here. I've made a meal of this. Bro, I forgot to drive these trains, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I press 3, what brake does it activate? It should be the service brake, right? I don't know what brake I activate. Two vehicles as well. Bro, there's like 5 or 6 different variations. Are you off, my bot? Tell me it ain't so. Oh, DT4. Oh, yeah. DT4 and DT5. But yeah, it's nice, man. You know, I like my like older stock. What brake have I activated now? I don't know what brake I've activated. I'm confused. Like I'm pressing 3. Okay, this one. What gauge am I meant to be looking at for the brakes? Nothing's changing here. Okay, this is going down. Okay, so this is how much power I'm putting in. Whoa. We're rolling back. Okay, so that's brake power. And then this is my brake one. Okay. I mean, yeah, you would hope that they would have that knowledge, like, in-house. But, you know, I'll give them points for being humble enough to ask for help. Also, I haven't responded to dispatch. $194,055 to dispatch. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a lovely shift. Bro. What are we doing? I'm meant to hold it for 3 seconds, right? And then it, or up to 30% or something like that. Oh, hold this for some seconds. We are in a disgusting gradient right now. Why are we going backwards? We're continuing to go back. It would like slow down and then start going backwards again. Slow down and start going backwards. Brakes off on 5 bar. Okay. Thank you, JFK. I do need a little reminder. Hello, Mark. Fake TSW6. In all honesty, if one's going to be a fake of the other, it will be the other way around. 5 days, legend, Mark. How you doing, mate? How would I know if we start wheel slipping? How would I know? I do just kind of want to apply full power in all honesty. Or would the power thing start jumping up and down? Below 3 bar is emergency. On the left gauge. I am holding a train up behind me, you know. Okay, cool, thank you. It is more detailed than TSW6, yeah, Mark. Definitely more of a simulator if we're going to use that term. Gonna have PTSD tomorrow, why? Oh, now we're getting wheel slip. 11 was fine. My mate making me go plane spotting. Oh, that's decent. Well, it usually would be. In your particular situation, it's not so decent. ASR, are you still here? I know the odd locomotive in Belgium also makes such a disturbing sound. I quite like it. I might be the only one in the entire game to have that opinion on it. Doesn't disturb me at all. Also, we're 10 kilometers from oh no, 95. 95. Okay. Do you wear earplugs when you drive it? The sun went down very quickly, didn't it? I haven't drank much water today. I haven't been drinking much water at all these last couple of weeks. It's not been good. signals aren't showing up anymore on my map. Why is that about? Well, what's that about? Oh yeah, you went ahead AWS and GSMR. Yeah. Damn. So you just kind of have to deal with it with no breaks. That's got to be some form of modern day slavery, man. It's 21 drivers now. This is meant to be peak time. Which is a bit of a shame, really. We're super early, by the way. We're like half an hour, 40 minutes early. I wonder if we're going to get held in Rogov. There is a bot dispatcher. There's also a train quite close behind me. It's possible. Oh yeah, wait. When it's only one of those signs, you don't need to sound your horn. It's just letting you know that there's a crossing coming. What do you mean not charging, bro? You're plugged in. Why are you not charging? How does that make any sense? I'm really happy I don't. Anyway, I'm not gonna say anything. Food, let's go. Enjoy it, egg. Today your train driver rode into the station on his phone, bro. You would get a bollocking for doing that here. Simco do not need to add Croydon into this game, bro. Absolutely not. No, it's not. It's not boring. Basically, I sent an email. I need to like sort out my leave for like my paternity leave, and I've sent the form to my manager to fill in their bit, and it's the reason why I don't like dealing with people. Yeah, it's basically like the father's version of maternity leave. Hank, you've been on the stream actually quite a lot recently. To not know, I'm having twins. North Croydon. No, bro. Let's not do that. How about, great idea I've got for you. Let's not do that at all. Really, really rather not. Just know that Croydon exists on the back of my mind is enough. You really didn't know, Hank? Suspicious of you. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. But if not, yes, I'm having twins. Should be coming very, 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 very soon. You didn't know? Okay, I believe you. They'd cancel it once they do a research trip there, bro. The minute they take like an Uber and just start seeing the area, they won't even step out, man. They'll just ask the boss man to turn the car around straight back to the airport. How you gonna eat your food without your spoon, bro? Don't be dropping your spoon. You got food to enjoy. It's really quite a sad sight seeing like how quickly numbers drop on this game, and it should be such a loud alarm to the devs to know that they can bring excitement to the game but not longevity, and they're not really targeting that. If we actually had German and US route, even if it was just one map like they do with this one in the game, oh bro, there'd be so many players, so many more players. Why is Stansted the most fitted? The numbers drop as fast as IRL drive. Really? There is no shortage of drivers here, boy. Not with the money they make. But the process to get in is so rigorous. And a lot of the tests don't actually make sense. Like, I'm sure they've done their research with scientists, and there's a reason why the tests are the way they are. But if you just look at them without any context, they won't make no sense. 17% of candidates become drivers in Belgium. I think even for my position, if I'm not mistaken, when we were doing our training, we got told that for every one of us that got in to do the training, I think it was 16 people didn't. It's quite difficult to get in. And then to get train driver position is probably like triple that. This one has been the most boring of the recent ones. I mean, what is that? Just down to the speed in the bill? Is that what you don't like? I just realized something, bro. I'm going at 60 instead of 80. No wonder I've been holding the train up behind me. That's nuts. That is nuts. Didn't even notice. Nobody noticed. To be fair, I am like very, very, very ahead of schedule, so it's not like a big deal. What is the bot going to do with me here? Is it going to send me away into a siding? Doesn't look like it, to be honest. So far, let me not speak too soon. Because if we do end up pulling in, I might have to just do a new run. Because we're going to be sitting for way too long. I mean, you know me in a bill, bro. If cruise control is available, G, be it in a train, a truck, I'm taking advantage of it. Game's a game, bro. I think it was like 95.7. Yeah, we're good. We would have been sitting on the right over here. We've been blessed up by the bots, man. Yeah, we're good. We're straight through now all the way. Well, we slowed down a little bit at Galkovec, just before Vodge. I'm assuming we'll be slowed down by signaling or signs. One-year formation. What does that mean, JFK? Like, is that like training? Or like probation? Should have shunted him to a dead track. No. Not those events, bro. Those events, not so much. But the player numbers are just dropping. 16 drivers now. 16 drivers, 16 dispatchers. The sum of both drivers and dispatchers just a week ago was just the driver number alone. Training with 4 exams. To get my position, we had to do 4 exams as well. 4 exams and then 6 months probation. And 1 month of full-time training. 8 hours a day, 4 weeks. Phil, when you're done with it, yep. The game's a game though, man. Like, for the nature of the job, you have to seed out the people who just aren't good enough. Although you get in and then you see the people sometimes you work with and you do wonder, did we do the same process to get in? Because what are you doing here? How have you made it here? It can be strange sometimes. What was the oopsie that you did? Money talks, always, bro. At some point, no, let me not. No. I'm concerned about my keyboard dropping out again, and then the alarm's gonna ring, and I won't be able to clear it in time. You have 26 where it was 20. I mean, it is only six kilometers, but when it's like that lower speeds, that makes a big difference. So I can understand. But speeding's taken quite seriously, so I mean, I think it's a blessing that you just got your probation extended and didn't actually get kicked out. Corruption is not bad, corruption is only bad if I'm not involved. Ah, famous words. They could really only come from one place. Only from one continent. Signals are very close, travel like 200 meters. Well, it depends on the speed of the line speed, doesn't it? We're definitely gonna have time to do another run. So fingers crossed, Nabil, just for you, it'll be a Pendolino. Although actually no, that's gonna be the exact same thing, just faster. No stops, straight lines, cruise control. It's a tunnel. It's in a tunnel with a lot of curves. Uh-oh, flashing yellow. What's that? 60 or 40 next signal. Is this an ABS ABS signal? Should probably not slow it down, really. It is an ABS. No, is it? 60 or 40 next signal. I'm gonna do 60. Oh, this is where we go to 60, isn't it? I think it's 40, you know. It's 40 still. Two yellows. I know it's 60, I can do 60. Got the yellow line at the bottom. You saw the signal late. I really feel like they went easy on you. It's arguably, after a SPAD, the most serious offense, right? Well, no, you weren't speeding according to the line speed, but you were speeding according to the signals. getting random artifacts in. What do you mean not even? You said that the signals of 2 yellows is need to be below 20, and you were at 26. Yeah, but the thing that you did wrong. How was I meant to know that there was a red coming up? How was I meant to know there was a red coming up? How it changed? The last signal I went through was a yellow, 2 yellows with a yellow line, which the distant expectation for that is 60 or 40. A final verdict on SimRail. I'm still having a good time with it, in all honesty. I'm still playing it on Friday, Thursday. It legit can. It actually can. Due to external circumstances, it very much can. We shall see. It's not going to be because I don't want to play it anymore, though. Like, it could very well be a game I play in my free time. I'd be down to play it in my free time. Could be worth making like some video content on as well. Few numbers is low due to this loco. I don't think that's the problem, bro. JFK, no amount of pestering about it is gonna change the fact that it's not gonna get played. As a matter of fact, the more you do that, the less I want to play it. So you might want to be very careful, because I could just turn around and say, you know what? Actually, I don't even want to do the scenarios anymore. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to play SimRail anymore. Bro said he's watching the stream muted. It's that deep. It's that deep part. I turn on the volume once your mouth moves. Damn, man. It's that deep. That's so crazy, bro. What are we saying? Would British Rail... Would British Rail do it for you right now? Should I just lock this off and then open up Roblox? The driver numbers are starting to come up again, funnily enough. (194,055) to Gal Walkovec dispatch. Message received. Thank you very much. Have a good shift. Aachen is doing it for you. You don't even have access to Todd 4 yet. What do you mean? I forgot to pronounce that name. I just said whatever came to mind. I definitely pressed 80 that time. I definitely pressed 80. That's very interesting. It's quite interesting what happened there. That was me to only do 60. Okay. Let's only do 60 then. I'm not derailing is a miracle right now. I think we can go back up to 80 now. Galkovec. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, Omzi2 Aachen. I can't, bro. I can't forgive you for not putting it on Omnigo. You know. That was heartbreaking. And now you're just enjoying it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, no, you should have. I respect the effort. trying to keep it going, but hey, maybe we start a new one on the bus, you know? Or even better, we start one on Fern Bus. Oh man, I need to get that game going again. I will return to it once the UK DLC drops. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see how long it captures my attention. Also, you'd think if they were a bit more confident in their work, like it would make sense to have showcased London first, because that should be the best looking part of the DLC. They went to Carlisle. Took some screenshots, and then went to ChatGPT. It's not looking good, I'll be honest. It's not looking good at all. Where are we? Where are we? Like for real though, where are we? You know? Dude, can we look back in our lives and be proud of how far we've come? Can we look at our achievements and realize how much more we could have done with our time? Where are we, man? Is this where we really want to be in life? That's a deep question. Where are we? Quite the eye-opener, JFK. You've gone real deep with that one. Where are we, man? How are we? Bro, we always wonder where are we and what are we, but how often do we wonder how are we? How often do people ask, how are we? Ooh. That's deep, man. That's deep. See, once you separate yourself from SimRail scenarios, your thinking births depth. I really just want to ignore this flashing yellow. Really want to ignore it. Just a pile of bollocks. Good number. Are those red signals for me? No. Good. The worker's too busy having a chat instead of working. Give them a 9-hour shift with no break. There you go, Nabil. Your pain is over. Let's quickly go back to the menu for ASR asks for a graph. No, it was 1 hour and 45. Get your numbers right, peasant. Is it on the Discord, JFK? I'll take a look at it after. This one's going to be a bit more spicy. Oh my god, he's here. Oh no. He was here all along. I called out for you earlier, you muppet, and you went around. That's a short one. So be it. So be it. Good old paperwork. You spadded somewhere, didn't you? I'm not gonna lie, I'm turning the HUD on for this one. I can't be bothered to do the whole checking the timetable. It's a stopper. You know, it is what it is. In all honesty. Right, driver change at Warsaw Woki. Thank you, boss. Have a good night. Right, I believe we're good. We are all good. Oh yeah. Not going to use it, but we'll put it there for decoration. SCR numbers dropped to 1K. What were they before? 3K. And have BR numbers risen in, like, have the players gone from one to the other, or has SCR just fallen off? BR from 300 to 900. Interesting. Before the update even has even... Wait. When's the update coming out again? Was it February the 11th? Is it tomorrow? Oh, 15th. Sunday. Sunday or Saturday? One of them. Saturday, I think. No, Sunday, innit? So this is the time to wake up. This is their time to wake up from their slumber. Smell the coffee. And welcome themselves to the real world. What has the station got for us exactly? What does it offer? Announcements, okay. I think that slaughtered every single one of those destinations. FCR 2019 TikTok was diabolical, man. The train just decided to have like a nap mid-run. It's just stuff you love to see, really. Stuff of dreams. How do I get my speedo back? I got no idea what I'm doing. Where's my speedo? Oh, there it is. What English announcements in Poland? ASR might be able to answer that question. Well, in reality, JFK, yeah, that's a feature, not a bug. This map's bugging out. Yeah. So no getting away with it. So no getting away from it. No matter how bad of a tumor it's giving your ears. There's a bunch of bots around here, man. Let BR replace SimRail. I don't think that would be the greatest decision I make. For 1 hour drive, you get like a 30-meter paper for the information. Like route information, right? Oh, from the train recording unit. Right. I thought you meant like some sort of like paper timetable like we have here. Yeah, when the update drops, I did say that. I said for a week though, so I guess we'll see how it performs over the course of the week, and maybe move forward based off that. Like if it does well for the channel, and I'm having fun with it, then it makes sense to stick with it, right? But if it doesn't really do well, I don't know. We'll see, because it's going to be the first time driving anything for me other than the Pacer. So hopefully I have a blast with the Voyager. And then we go from there. We'll see. Oh, wait. Red signal. Sorry, peeps. The thing is, even if it does well, out of TSW and LMU, realistically, what is it going to replace? It will just be one of those games that I play when I have some free time. Which I guess may work out even better. If I'm not playing it, like, often, then I get to miss it a bit. I need to use a bathroom. Yeah, even, yeah, once a week, or even, like, I think twice a week, we could get away with it, and I might still enjoy it. But I think any, like, just the nature of it being, like, a Roblox game, it just doesn't have that sort of longevity in terms of coming back to it so often. Zelensky's going to be taking his Bugatti to the pawn shop. How much can I get for this bus? can't tell where the red signal is if it's before or after the station. Bro, I'm sure the car games on Roblox have tons of you guys for you to enjoy to your heart's content. JFK, what are we saying? Cheeky little scenario after this run. Like, I'm gonna have half an hour. I don't think I'm gonna fit in a service or finish a service that I start in half an hour. Oh snap! The thing's right here. Well, I got my answer. The signal is definitely before the station. I could not tell, boy. What a stop. You don't know how it hurts to have to wait for that day to be able to do what I bought. Are you still talking about Zelensky? That sounded really deep. You're not talking about the Voyager. Or are you talking about... What are you talking about? What incarnation? Where's JFK? Now I'm talking about doing this scenario and he's not around. Sweet. Oh, Donobil. Okay, yeah. I can imagine, bro. That's yeah. It's mad that you have to wait. You can do the first step, and then not the not the rest. So every day you're just looking at it like, rah. So close yet so far. I mean, all of these are long. Not going to finish anything, but I guess we can start. What's this one? We start work at the Dabrova Gornicha Zalkovice station. We're given the task of going to the INT1 unit to the rescue. There he is. He's back. Of the Dabrova Gornicha Stremiezici station. We continue with the passenger IR 24901. Take out of its seat in 3 EN57s. Oh. Well, why would I choose anything else but the start? What are we in winter? We're in winter right now, aren't we? Sunny winter day. Yeah, default time. Bro, all these options that you can choose, like, cool. It gives you, like, variety and flexibility and options.
Witaj w scenariuszu zrobionym przez
Oh, yeah, I really understand this.
Pojedziesz dziś
But at the end of the day,
jako pomoc dla pociągu
it kind of takes away from it being a scenario.
901 w relacji
You know?
Sędziszów, Katowice, który ma awarię na stacji Dąbrowa Górnicza.
What's bro saying, bro?
Na początek rozłącz skład i
I'll abuse it once
uruchom
it's time. No! No, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Are they meant to be subtitles or what? I guess I'm meant to be doing something now, right? It's not a good start, JFK. It's not a good start, bro. The HUD is on. It's not a good start, bro. For the energy that you're coming with about these scenarios, it has fallen flat on its face. Let's do the Waji one that has the translation. SimRail is very much, if you don't speak Polish, F off. That's the entire game's energy. We start work on the platform of Sosnowiec Główny Station and take over the goods train to Łazi Station. Then we perform maneuvers at Łazi, LB and LA stations. After their completion, we get a new task of driving a light-duty vehicle to Bukowno Station in order to bring the damaged train to Łazi. Now this one is not an ASR. This one is on JFK. Your beef is with JFK for this one. ASR's, to his credit, has never pushed me to do any scenarios. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. I'm assuming ET22 is like what this one is made for. It gives you like why do I choose where to start, bro? It's a scenario. You've created it a certain way. How can I choose where to start? And it's not what you've intended for it to be.
Witaj w scenariuszu zrobionym przez Patrobel.
Cześć. Przebieg służby na
Right,
dziś.
there's something.
Podjedziesz pasażerem do Sosnowca Głównego. Tam przejmiesz od Górskiego pociąg z kontenerami do Łaz. Z przodu masz dodatkowo dwie EU07 do odstawienia pod nastawnię w Łazach. Szczegóły zna dyżurny z Łaz. Przejdź na tor 5 pod semafor wyjazdowy H5. Dostałem informację, że twój cargo już jest pod wjazdem. Po przejęciu składu zgłoś się na radiu.
Okej, kontenery do łaz i odstawić dwie EU07 pod nastawnię w Łazach.
So do I start with this? It's coming in 2 minutes. And okay, and if you didn't tell me that, how do I know it's coming? How do I know what to do right now? If you didn't tell me that. This is not a good start. Even minus any language barriers. And also, I've made the weather sunny. I could have chosen snowy, but I didn't. I chose sunny, and the snow is coming down. I saw somebody here just now. Oh, there he is. Definitely a train driver, man. Look at chat, it told me. Hi, here's today's shift. You'll take a passenger train to Sosnowiec Główny. There you'll take over a container train to Łazi from Górski. At the front, you have an additional 2 EU07 to be delivered near the signal box in Łazi. The dispatcher in Łazi knows the details. Move to track 5 under the exit signal H5. I received info that your cargo is already at the entry signal. After taking over the train, report on the radio. I was meant to infer that my train's coming in 2 minutes because it said that it's under the entry signal. Is this safe? My frame rate just dropped. I like the weathering. ASR, are you still here? I saw you and forgot to... I want you to tell me how I can download delivery thing. What do you mean radio? Oh.
Sosnowiec Główny 640-412 gotów do jazdy po zmianie drużyny. Maszynista Frankowski, reszta danych bez zmian.
Sosnowiec Główny przyjęłam. Przejedzie Pendolino sprzeciwka i świecę wyjazd.
Przyjąłem.
I haven't driven one of these bad boys in a while. This was SimRail's peak, it was, you know, in the ET22 when the tankers dropped. Oh my days. It really was. Thank you, ASR. Which is a shame to think about, you know. How have we got a 3-minute delay already? What does this mean? Why is it red? Put it in fill? You can put it in fill. Jesus Christ, Dan, hello. How you doing, mate? Existing. I'm pretty sure doing a little more than that, boss man. What? Isn't it meant to go up to 1200 amps? So far, so bad. It's been a long time since I drove this bad boy. It has been a long time. But again, is the limit not meant to be 1200 amps? Doesn't it go from 600 to being the limit, then 1200, then 1500? Last drove in April 2024. That may be accurate. Not gonna lie, that may legit be accurate. Oh, 1800 is the last one. Well, 1200 is still correct. And we saw some interesting activity just then. Apparently it's my fault. Apparently it's my fault. How do I change the current settings? I put on the HUD, yeah, for it to display everything. So where's my speed and signal stuff? Everything is meant to be displayed. Information about next signal. Additional information. So where is that? It's done nothing that it's supposed to be doing. Doing too much noise. Where's the switch?
640, 412 wjazd podany, na razie bez wyjazdu.
Przyjąłem, bez wyjazdu.
Why you listen to her, bro? Just go. Where's the switch? It's on forward too. What more do you want? F2 has done nothing. Control F2 has done nothing. F1 has brought my timetable, which I didn't want. I haven't got my signal guides up. What shall I be doing here? 100 kilometers tops? That's up to minimum. What? Up to minimum 30 kilometers an hour. Whatever. Control F2 didn't. What I haven't told you, ASR, is that I've done it a few times already, but I will do it again. Control F2. Oh, there we go. Came back eventually. What about my other pieces of information? What happens if I spad, by the way? I can't give the control to a bot. Everything. I want everything to show. F5 doesn't do anything. Should I do control F5? Oh yeah. F6. That brought me my name and my level. Level 110. Damn. So far, so bad. F2 has worked. Congratulations. Your help has been successful. Thank you, boss man. I'm never playing HUDless again. Or maybe he's just honest about it, ASR. Have you ever considered the possibility? You know, he doesn't look at it through rose-tinted glasses. He calls it for what it is. I know more HUDless. This scenario is pissing me off. No, for real. I dare go in the Polish server and tell somebody that, yo, I'm driving HUDless now, blah blah, I'm driving HUDless, or spit in my face. Spit in my face, rob me, take my belongings and hack my PC and take all my details. Oh, I'm in more of a comfortable thing. I think when they said minimum 30 kilometers an hour, I think they meant maximum 30 kilometers an hour. I needed that when the brake pressure was mucking about. faster we get, the faster we go, the more wheel slip occurs. It's quite interesting. I mean, it's not like trains with gears don't exist, bro. Why not, you know? It might as well pretend. This horn is so AIDS, bro. It's mad. It sounds so tired. Yo, bro, that word and the horn go hand in hand. Oh my, bro, if a Voyager ship had a sound, it would be the horn. That's mad. That's actually on point. You rev through the gears when you drive. What are you actually asking me? The horn wants to give up on life. It absolutely does. So does the train. It just doesn't want to admit it. I can't tell if somebody's knocking or not. It depends how I'm driving it, bro. If I'm driving aggressively, I want to hear the engine, so I'll let it rev before I shift. Like it's like I'm playing with speed, then I'll shift like super quickly. But then if I'm driving calmly, then not. If I'm driving like if I'm super chill, if I'm driving super casually, I'll even skip gears. But bro, when I'm on the slip road, joining the motorway, I'll rev the heck out of it. I want to hear all the RPMs. Look, 1556 is surviving. Maybe this train can survive. Don't want to say if you weren't driving. Not really, bro. Like I've never owned, like when I did own my own car, I was ragging that as well. So not really. I'm not gonna lie, bro. For me, it's more about the driving experience. I want to have fun. But maybe when I own a car now at this age, it might be different. I guess we'll find out shortly. But I drive cars to enjoy them, man. It could be some piece of crap. Even the more reason to rag it around. Look, 1647 is firm in it. What a legend. Full power. Oh no. Oh no. It's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. Relax. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. I've sounded a warning signal. That's not my concern right now. One bit for 1 gallon of fuel, thanks, man. Maybe if it was like a 1944, maybe.
Zgłoś do Ząbkowic.
640 740 412, słucham.
Wjazd na bok. Będziemy przepuszczać Pendolino.
Przyjąłem, wjazd na bok.
What do you mean understood, bro? Don't just bend over and take it. We got places to be. Oh no, Bill, I was under. I didn't know how bad the route was gonna be, and if I can get it legit, why not? Like I might as well. Also, you don't really mention that, and I don't want to like bother you about it. Like ideally, I'd want everything new. Like if something comes out, I'd want to make like I'd want to stream it and play it and enjoy it. But it will be annoying if every time I'm asking. You know, if it's not a bother for you. Absolute victim, JFK. Absolute victim. No, Bill, you know what? I was thinking about it today, yeah? I saw some comments in the Discord, and it seemed like, you know those sort of rules that aren't really rules? It seemed like it was that kind of thing. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And when I wanted to double check it, I got ignored. So it kind of does seem like it potentially could be a bit of a free-for-all. Yes, indeed, Mark, if it's on the stream schedule on the Discord, it will be what's there unless I otherwise put an announcement out. And even when I put an announcement out about a change in the schedule, I change the schedule itself. So either way, just check the schedule, and as long as it says that there is one, then there'll be one. No, it wasn't her this time. It was basically when I got the one for that I needed for Great Western Express Remaster, and then I was like, but so I requested it, and then I also threw in the same sentence like, oh, we can only get 3, right? Or I can only get 3 until like the second half of the year. But then I got the keys, but I didn't get an answer for that question. I do like the snow effect. The snow effect here. Oh, it stopped. Never mind. Why is it only working the distance? I don't understand. Yo, I've never seen these containers full of logs. I think the dynamic events are just trains, a lot of trains. They put a lot of trains here. I'm not really... A lot of trains doesn't impress me. I'm impressed by realistic timetables. You can put a billion trains, gazillion, like non-stop. Train after train after train. It kind of suck, actually. If you tell me, oh, this is as per the real working timetable, then I'll be impressed. There are better things coming. What, in this scenario? Oh, they better come in the next 15 minutes. Or do you mean like in the future there are going to be better scenarios coming? Am I going to get in trouble for walking out the cab? Where's this Pendolino then? That's not a Pendolino. He's flying towards that red, bro. Like, you see the snow kick up, and then as soon as the train gets close, it just stops. Look, it looks really cool. Now the front one has disappeared. Oh, it stayed for this one. No, it doesn't. It just gets really, 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 really light until it looks like it's not there. And then it goes further away, and then it starts kicking up snow again. What's that about? You've heard it was a real timetable? Are you saying that to try and win me over, JFK? It's not immersive until I can climb these. Oh, you can go through them. Okay. Can I get my foot trapped in the switch somewhere? I don't have feet. You go through IRL. You know what? I can't confirm or deny that really because I haven't tried it myself. I will do so and let you know how it goes.
640, 412, przygotuj za chwilę świecę wyjazd.
Przyjąłem.
Stop! You are leaving playable area. If you can't do things like what in GTA 6? Thank you, JFK. ASR's never given me that advice. That's why he's quiet. Because he knows. Yes, deducts points from me for driving past the checkpoint late. Although that was what the scenario intended. Thank you. Thank you, game. I'm gonna keep doing this until my level goes back to 0. Oh, I filled the brake pipe until it said 5.12, brother. I haven't broken since. So why has it depleted itself again? It has leaks. Is that part of the scenario then? Climb traffic lights. Bro, listen, if GTA 6 isn't exactly as per real life, then I don't understand why we waited so long. Every building, bro. Every building. When I kill an NPC, I wanna spin the block an hour later and see the whole area taped off. I wanna see the NPC's family mourning him, crying in despair over his body. I wanna see him get transported to the morgue, and other family members come to identify that it's really him. I wanna see them fall to their knees in despair. I want the funeral to be held. I want him to be buried. I want the whole process to be one-to-one. IRL cargo trains go to fill-offs at every break-in. I mean, hey, I'm not against that. I'm just against the fact that it lied to me. It told me that it went to 5.12. It told me, yo, you're a fool, you donkey. You've made it go above. What are you doing? So then I've said, okay, no worries, boss. My bad. I put it back to normal, to the normal level, the normal position. And then as I've now gone to do that, it's now said, actually, peace. And it's dropped down to 4.9. Now, can you explain that to me? Train's just having an aneurysm, man. Then my immersion, it has been destroyed, JFK. Completely destroyed. I can't say I relate to that in a bit. What's going on in Germany, bro? Can't relate, bro. Sorry, man. Are you sure? I'm doing well nowadays, isn't it? With my responses. When was the last time we needed to do a reset? Bet you don't remember. Appreciate it, boss. Hey, my Twitch chat latency is on like 0. Nah, but they're going to be at night time. What? Wait. Yeah, wait, are they going to be at night time? Have any stadiums flooded? I don't know the current. I don't know what the latest situation. I spoke to my mum earlier today, but I didn't ask her anything. Damn. That's an L, man. Senegal just cursed Morocco, bro. Yeah, I turned it to off ages ago, JFK, once I got to like 20 something Ks. Oh, mostly to the night time. Yeah, it makes sense. That's going to be quite cool though. I don't know how the stadiums look at night, but usually stadiums look nicer at night time. JFK, I doubt this is using a real timetable. I feel like scenario creators just put down a lot of trains to make it seem busy because that's what people want to see, and then they'll think that because of that it makes a scenario good. How long is this train? How long is this stream gonna last for? That's a question you should be asking. I mean, the end is over there. It's not like super long. Maybe like, I don't know, 20 wagons. If I had like a free cam, a sensible one that I could use, I could check. I ain't got that. Yo, I'm in the ceiling. Whoops. Can I go higher? Nah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Do you feel sick yet? Do you feel sick yet? Do you feel sick? Bro, a free cam is like the most basic camera function you can have in a game like this. I don't really understand it. Or the lack of thereof. Bro, there's stuff. I need to check where you save all these things, man. Your computer must be hilarious. What happens if I just engage the manual brake? What will happen? Nothing. I forgot to reset the camera. It's also told me about 100 times. The train's not slowing down at all, by the way. It's increasing speed, actually. All it did was give us a cute little sound effect. My immersion is ruined, JFK. I expected the brakes to slam very dramatically and sparks to start showing up. That's what I expected, boss. I think that's quite reasonable. What do you think? RGB, look at that. Have you ever seen anything like that? Look at that RGB headphones. But don't be fooled. This is what they look like after 2 years of moderate usage. I don't think you can tell how bad this actually is. That's not meant to be, that's not the leather. That's the foam underneath, and then you got the foam underneath that. But hey, the RGB. In a couple of minutes, there will be no stream to watch, JFK. Does that cause you concern? Whoops. -7 points. Actually, no. No. I will not break. Let's go, man. Break for who? Break for what? Bro. I'm not bound by the limits of society. Let's go, man. Break. Who am I breaking for? What does it even mean when people say break? Like, bro, I want to be fixed. What do you mean break? Like, yeah, like, what do you mean by break, bro? What are you trying to imply? No one's broken, bro. Let's not be silly. Let's not be silly. I don't do that. Don't speak negativity into my life. Break, bro. I was talking about some break.
640-412.
No, no one's reporting to no one, bro. No one's reporting to no one. What happens to this scenario if I just don't do it? Bro's reached the end of his limit. Do you know, ASR, this is the frustration that you give us when you say silly things about SimRail. Now you could, if you give it, you need to be able to take it as well. No, there's no way I can't get out, bro. There's no way I can't get out of the train. It's a runaway train, bro. I'm gonna die. Look, it's events. The train, it's a runaway train. This is a scenario event. I need to get out, bro. I need to get out. I need to get out. It's events. Oh, snap. It's events, it's events, it's events. It's events. Yo! Oh, the game's dead, man. You can't even get out. So you just die, basically. You just die. No, it's always events, innit? So events. It's an event. There's a fire on board the train. Engage the brake. Call for help. We're stuck in the train, bro. We're gonna burn alive. Yo, we're cooked, literally. We're cooked. That's it, bro. That's the end of the scenario. You just die. I think, bro, JFK. Stressing me out, man. Stressing me out, bro. That's a shame, bro. We gotta end it like that. Try it 5 minutes. Brother, the stream is finished. Khalas. It's over. It's over. When you go to Carter's stream, just spam my face emote. Don't even say anything. Just spam my face emote. And then after 2 minutes, and then say, Adnan says hi. You're not a sub, bro. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Request a Route stream. Thank you for the aids, JFK. I'm going to go get checked out now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till next time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next time.